Welcome to Summarize Science, where we break down complex research into bit-sized insights. Today, we are looking at a fascinating paper titled AI-Mediated Communication Can Steer Collective Opinion. Have you ever used an AI tool to improve your writing before posting it online? While it seems like a simple way to sound more professional, researchers found that these tools might be doing much more than just editing your text. The study explores how generative AI acts as a mediator in human-to-human communication. When millions of people use the same AI to polish their thoughts, even a tiny bias in the AI can have a huge impact. The researchers set out to see if AI biases can actually steer the collective opinion of an entire social network. To test this, they used popular AI models like Llama and Grok to edit posts on controversial topics like feminism and gun control. They instructed the AI to maintain the original meaning of the human text while just improving the flow. To measure the results, they developed a system to score the opinions expressed in both the original and the AI-edited versions. The results were eye-opening. The AI models consistently introduced their own directional biases. For example, some models pulled opinions more toward being in favor of certain topics, even when the human author felt differently. Interestingly, the bias an AI introduces often correlates with the opinions it expresses when asked directly, but it can be much more subtle. To understand the long-term effects, the team created a mathematical model of opinion dynamics. In this model, the AI sits between users on a social network, transforming the messages they send and receive. It acts almost like an invisible neighbor that is constantly whispering a specific viewpoint to everyone in the community. Using simulations on real social network data from Twitter and Facebook, they found something alarming. These tiny individual biases don't just stay small, they get amplified by the network over time. The long-run average opinion can shift significantly, sometimes by as much as 9 times the original bias introduced by the AI. The researchers also performed a case study on X, formerly Twitter, focusing on its Explain This post feature. They used the Grok AI model to provide context for human-written posts about abortion. They found a statistically significant bias, where the AI was more likely to echo or support pro-life stances than pro-choice ones. By looking at the AI's internal instructions, they identified the specific design choice causing this behavior. A guideline telling the AI to challenge mainstream narratives was the primary driver of this lopsided output. This shows that the opinions we see online can be directly shaped by the specific prompts written by platform developers. This raises serious questions about accountability and regulation, especially in the European Union. Currently, laws like the AI Act and the Digital Services Act focus on things like illegal content or deepfakes. However, they might not be equipped to deal with legal but biased AI that slowly nudges public opinion. To recap, AI tools are no longer just passive helpers, they're active participants in our social discourse. They introduce subtle biases that can be amplified by social networks to change how large groups of people think. This could influence everything from how we view science and medicine to how we vote in elections. In the future, we may need new transparency rules to ensure that the AI improving our posts isn't also controlling our minds. Thanks for watching Summarize Science, and don't forget to look closely at the next edit your AI suggests.